Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I was sitting here playing and I thought I would turn on the camera. I am making masculine cards. So I cleaned up my whole craft room yesterday and discovered I have a ton of paper. So I'm just making cards with paper and doing some different things. And I printed off a whole bunch of Operation Right Home sketches, so I'm going to be using those. For this card, I'm going to use sketch 103. And so far, this is what I'm doing. I've cut 2 pieces of cardstock at 4 by 5 1/4. I have Boho Blue and Mossy Meadow card bases. So I have those ready. And I went ahead and cut out some colored cardstock and embossed them with the, with the Twisted Rope 3D embossing folder. So that's where I'm at in this process. But I wanted to turn it on before I finish this last one here. I'm adding color with ink. So after I've embossed it, this one is Pecan Pie. I'm just gonna, wait a minute. That's not Pecan Pie. What color is this one? I need to grab a piece of I got Pecan Pie, Wild Wheat, Mossy Meadow, and Misty Moonlight. I think what I want to get is 1, 2, 3. Oh, Pebbled Path. That's the one I wanted to get, was Pebbled Path. That's what I didn't get. Let me grab that really quick. That's copper. Let's see, I'm sure I have a strap big enough. And I'm going to need to emboss it. Excuse me. Okay. We are going to cut this down to 5 1/4. Then I'm going to go ahead and emboss this really quick. Okay, that's the color I wanted. All right, so we're going to take our Pebbled Path. I don't know how these will look, but we'll see. And I'm going to just do direct ink to paper because I'm trying to make this stand out a little bit more. I grabbed the wrong color. There we go. Just dragging it with that edge. Okay. Just to give it some dimension. All right, so we've got all of those done. Set that aside, I might need it later. So that I'm thinking of for these 2 pieces here that are 1/2 inch by 5 1/4. So we're gonna go ahead and cut those. Okay, this one I already know is at 5 1/4, so I just need it a 1/2 inch. Nope, 3/4 inch. That's what the measurements say. So I'm just going to cut a couple of these because I don't know which ones I'm going to use. Quarters. Okay. So we have these pieces cut. Let me try them out on here, on these pieces here. I'm not going to mat them. So I was thinking for this one, we could put that on there. And maybe this one. Or the Mossy Meadow. That could be kind of fun right there like that. And for the hearts, I might do, let's look at the stamp set. I might do circles and stamp some of these images on here. That would be kind of neat. Okay, so maybe we'll go with that color. Let's see what this looks like here. Oh, the brown and green looks nice. Might want to do that. Okay, we'll do that. And then for this one, it's on a, oh, I think that one's cut too short. It is. Okay, so we aren't using that one. See, this one's going to be on this. I think leaving the blue off is a good idea. It's the wrong size anyway. So maybe those colors like that and these colors like that. And then we have some extra pieces here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and attach these. For an easy way to use up your paper stash that you have is to use sketches to help if you're having a hard time coming up with ideas of what to do. I think I'm going to flip that one around. That's better. Scissors. I'm going to let that dry a minute before I trim. Attach this one here to this. And I haven't played with this Gone Fishing set a ton, only a little bit. Okay, make sure that's all attached. So we've got those strips on there. Now, I'm going to flip it over and see if I need to trim a little bit here. There we go, just the tiniest bit. And then I think I'm going to go ahead and attach this to the card base. Did I want to do this one on here? Oh, this one I was thinking I would mat. think I'm going to cut a mat for that one just because I want it to pop a little bit more off the card like this one. So I'm going to get, let's see, do I have any boho blue? I think that's what I'm going to use is boho blue. So this looks to be 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. I'll give it just a little bit on here. Yeah, I like that better. Okay, so what I'm going to do is go ahead and get these pieces down. There's that one, and we'll get this one down. Okay, there's those. Now the sentiment strip, I'm going to dig in my thing here and see if I have anything that'll work well. I believe I have some cream colored punches in here. I think I'm gonna have to die cut the very vanilla, like this right here. Could go there. This could go there. This would be nice too. That's very nice. I like that. Here's a circle. It's very vanilla. What I'm looking for is sentiment strips and circles that are in that I want to use that I already have cut out in very vanilla. But I think I'm going to end up cutting out another one of these. I like that. Okay, is that one very vanilla? Nope. Nope. Okay. All right, I like this shape, so I'm going to go with that. That and some circles. And let's see the size of these stamps here. I have a bobbin that would fit on there. Okay, So that size is fine for a bobbin. I would need a little bit of a bigger circle. That could potentially fit on there as well. Okay. Get out our die cuts here. I like the stitching around the circles. There's that one. I think we need to use this one. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to pull these out. And wondering where the other stitch circle came from. I don't think it came from that. One there. I might want that one to be smaller. There and there. Okay, so let's cut the sentiment strip out first and see, because I think this one will fit a lot of things. It won't fit the fish, but I could put the fish on where it hangs off a little bit. It would fit that. Okay. So I'm going to set that aside, pull these out. And I should be able to find, I think I like that better. Have one here, have that kind of in the middle. One here and one over there. Okay, so I need 6 of these and 2 of those cut out. I'm gonna get some Berry Vanilla pieces. I have some scraps. Okay. Let's see, will this one fit on here? Okay, there's one. There's another, so we got those pieces. It's too big. Too big. That's big enough for one of those. Two. Three. 4. 5. 6. Okay, I'm going to use my little die cutting one, and this one I don't need. Now you could stamp it before you put it on, die cut the pieces out, but I'm not going to worry about that. This is usually what I do when I'm just plain and I'm using sketches and figuring out what I'm going to do. I just think of a few things as I'm putting the paper together, like I did for the cutting those pieces out, these back layers, and then I thought I would have these strips instead of just being plain color but embossing, and then I thought, oh, why don't we do direct to paper and see what that looks like, just to give it more dimension. And then go and figure out, okay, so the next thing is I need a sentiment strip, and I need something for those hearts. So yeah, I just move along like that, and then circles are perfect to be able to put those things on there. I'm gonna have to find a happy birthday sentiment that fits within this rectangular, stitch rectangular piece I've cut. I have a lot of feminine, or I guess some of my cards can be used for either one, but most of the time they're very feminine. Hoping to use a lot of this paper up before the annual catalog comes out, because I usually get at least one or two for the annual catalog. That's not until May, but next year, but I usually get a lot of paper at that time. So because I get sweets, so I'm going to try to I've got until end of April next year to use up this paper. DSP that I have to make room, because I really don't have room for any more paper. Okay, so there are those pieces that I've cut out. So now I'm going to quickly find a happy birthday sentiment that will fit on here. And I should have 6 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, 3 per card. And then I need a happy birthday sentiment. There's tons of those. Ooh, I wonder if this one would fit. This is the Unbounded Love. Nope, that's too big. Let's try something else. Where's my circle sayings? I have a nice one. That one will fit on there very nicely, so we'll do that one. So I'll need my foam pad. And let's do it in, let's see. Let's do it in the Misty Moonlight. Oh, I like that very much. Okay, that'll be very nice. There we go. Okay, so I'm happy with that. Now, let's spray some more cleaner on this so I can clean the stamp up. Okay, so we've got that happy birthday sentiment on there. Now we need to look at, this is photopolymer 2, so I'm going to need the matte. So let's see, let's do, for this here, make sure they're facing the same way. We're going to do, I need my black ink. Yeah. There's that. And then we'll do, fill it in. Oh, there's a fill-in piece on here. We'll do in Calypso Coral. Right there. Center this a little bit more. Okay, there's one. Now the next one, let's do, I'm going to mimic, I think, the blue on this fly here. So I'm going to do this in Pebbled Path. Except I'm going to test it first. I don't want to cut any more circles. So there's that. Then I'm going to grab the filler here. I'm going to do that in Boho Blue. There we go. I think maybe I want to do it in a different colorway though. So there's that one. Let's flip that over. And let's do this one again. Let's do it in Misty Moonlight instead. See what we get. And then do this one in Calypso Coral. Okay, I'm experimenting again with Pebbled Path and Calypso Coral. Maybe we should do this one instead. Let's do going to do one more. And this time I'm going to try boho blue. Oh no, I'm just not a fan of any of those. I think my favorite one might be that one. Let's just do that one. So that one was I might try wild wheat too. Wild wheat. Sometimes it takes a minute to make a decision on what you want to do here. We'll do that one. Wild wheat and Calypso coral. Okay, so we have that one. And then we need to stamp this one. That really won't fit on there. But what I'm thinking about doing, oh, I could do this one. Yeah, let's do that. That'll be, let's clean this one off. Do this one in black. And then the filler. We'll go right there. I want to see how this looks. I think we need the pebble path. That's cool. I love that. Okay, so there's the ones for that one. And then these other circles, I think I'm going to end up die cutting out a fish. So let's go ahead and stamp him. Let's see what color do we want to make the fish. Kind of use the paper as a sample. we're gonna try Boho Blue. And then we're gonna do Petal Pink, actually, for the filler. I'm just gonna test the lining of this here just to make sure. Yep, so we're gonna fill him in with pink, Petal Pink. Yeah, that'll be good. There's that. That's fun. So that, I feel like we need these things over here because there's already a bunch of fish. And then maybe do a bobbin. Let's do another fish. Let's see, what other color can we get here? Let's do Boho Blue and Mossy Meadow. I'm going to do a stamp off since Mossy Meadow is so dark. There. We've got two fish. And then we're going to do the bobber. I also, when I'm playing with a paper pack and want to stick to their color ways that they've used, I pull out all my ink pads that go with that paper pack. It makes it easier for me to decide on colors. Okay, there's that bobber. Okay, so now all I need to do is die cut this fish out. And I'm going to use some of my mint tape here to hold it down and in place so it doesn't move on me. get my recent paper pumpkin, so I'll probably be doing a video on that pretty soon. I don't know if I'll put a video, do a video of putting it together, because I do like to give you other ideas of what you can do with your paper pumpkin kit. So there's enough people putting together paper pumpkin kits on YouTube that I could probably just do away with that. Okay, so now we've got our fish stamped. The only other thing we need is dimensionals, because I'm going to use dimensionals and some very vanilla quarter pieces for my thick cardstock. I think that's my cardstock. That's all right. For the inside of this, I need a quarter piece of very vanilla. So 5 1/4 by 4. I'm not going to need one on the other one, although I could to weight it. We'll see how it feels, if it feels like it's not weighted properly. Okay, now we can put these all together. I'm going to get my large dimensionals and my mini dimensionals and my tweezers. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to put this kind of in the center. Have this over here. Oops, I want this one here for sure. That one there. And this one here. Kind of how I'm thinking. Okay, so I can glue that. This piece is going to go right here. But I think what I want to do is I want to attach these to the circles, but I think I want to pop them up with dimensionals. The circles. That one's going to go there. Looks good. Let's turn these over and pop these up. Okay, I think I like that. There's that one. That's fun. There's that card. This one, let's get that glued down. And I think I want the bobbin again here in the center, and just kind of have these, although it would do better to do it like this, because then I'm mixing the, yeah, I like that better. So I'm gonna glue this one down flat. And I am gonna pop those two up on dimensionals. Okay. This one I'm going to have on top. Okay, there's a couple of masculine birthday cards. Now all I need to do is add one of these in here on the inside. Okay, that's very nice. Like that. And this one, I am going to mat it with the boho blue and then the Very Vanilla. All right, there's two cards made from Operation Right Home sketch number 103. I think they turned out very nice. Thank you for joining me, and I'll catch you on the next one.